Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to learn about how to find the palindrome of a number. Okay, so first we need to understand what do we mean by palindrome of a number. So just let me show you to demonstrate here. Suppose we enter a number from user side, say 767, right? So when we say 767, from the front, from here it is 767, and from the backward it is, from the reverse part it is 767 again. So since the reversed part is equal to the original number itself, that is 767, okay, then it is palindrome. Okay, then it is palindrome. Okay, and if not, then it is not a palindrome number. Now for say example, I need to frame a formula of this, right? So I'll just store the reversed value here in this ref part in the code, and I'll compare it with the original number given by the user side. Suppose there is another number 137. Can you see? Is the now just assume for the time being that the reversed part is 731. So we have stored the 731 in this ref. Now compare this ref with the original number, that is n, given 137. So is 137 equal to 731? No, right? So this is not a palindrome number. Okay, so this is not a palindrome number. So now just let's write the code for this. Okay, so let me include the iOS stream, that is library of C++. Sorry guys, name space std. Okay, now define the main driver function. So here we'll declare the variable and we will input this from the user side. This is C and scene. And now I like to break code into pieces, so I'll just declare another function here and give the scope variable here inside the argument, and I'll just check. Okay, I'll just explain this to you in a while. Yeah, literally in a while. Okay, so see what is happening here is I'm taking this number from the user. Okay, I'll just call this here later, and while I'm taking the number from the user, I'll just check whether this user variable, I mean the user which has given the number, is equal to the reverse part or not. So I'll just declare this ref variable here and give it as 0. Okay, now you will understand why I'm giving the 0 here. So first we need to get the last digit. Okay, suppose I enter something like 767. Sorry, 767 here. Yeah, so I need to get the last digit from this original number. Okay, so that we'll just keep on taking until that we get the reverse part from the back. Okay, reverse value. So first I'll take the 70 from here, so I'll just declare last is equal to last, not last, it is actually n percent 10. Okay, now I'm taking the value from I'm taking the modulus y because I'll get the last value from here, last digit value. Okay, and another rev here, say rev will get the reversed value in this variable. So rev is equal to rev plus last. Okay, and then again n is equal to n by 10. Okay, so yeah, now I got everything. Now see here, there are some problem with this code. Okay, for the time being I'll just explain the problem and then I'll go to the solution. Okay, real solution. So last we'll get in this last variable we get the value as 7. and we'll store this 7 in last, and then we'll add this last to this rev. Now the currently value of rev is 0. In the first iteration it will store the value of 7. Okay, and again I'm dividing this n, okay, by 10. Why I'm dividing? Because each and every time we go through this while loop, okay, we have to reduce this number every time we are going to iterate over it. Suppose if you give 767 and you don't divide this part, okay, just assume you don't divide, then what will happen is again it will go 767, again it will go. So I think it will cause a, endless loop, so this won't end. So that's why the problem, so to tackle this problem we have to divide every time to reduce the number, and also to get the last digit every time. Okay, so now we divide by 10, and now 7 will be gone after dividing by 10, because 767 divided by 10 is 76. Now the current value of 7 n is 76 here. So is 76 equal to 0? No, so it will go here inside this while loop, and then we'll get the last value as what, 6, because 76 modulus 10 is 76 modulus 10 is 6. We'll get the remainder from here, and now we'll add this 6 to ref. But there is one problem. 7 plus 6 is what? 13. We don't need 13, right? We needed 76 on the, from like this, right? We needed 767. So we needed first, we needed 76 in the second iteration, so it's giving 13 instead. So this is an ambiguity, okay, not an ambiguity, like it's a problem in this code. Okay, so how can we solve this problem? We'll just multiply 10 here. Now why I have multiplied 10 here? Because uh, in rev, okay, first value of rev was 7, right? So currently it was 0. Rev value was 0. 0 times 10 is 0. 0 plus 7 is 7. Okay, and in the second, and after this it will divide here, and it will get 76. Okay, this 7 will get removed, and again 76 divided by percent 10 is 6. Okay, and then again now what will happen? Currently value of rev was 7, so 7 into 10 is 70, and 70 plus 6 is what? 76, right? So 76 will be stored here. Now you can see got this. Okay, we got this, and then again we'll divide here further. 76 by 10 is, we'll get 6 will be gone, and it will be 7. So again compare here. Is 7 equal to 0? No. So again we'll check here. Okay, last is equal to n percent 10, and n is 7. So this 7 will be disappeared, and this value will get 7. Okay, and then 76 is, this is the last iteration, that is the third iteration, because there were 3 numbers. Okay, so 7 will be here, and the current value of rev is 76. So 76 into 10 is what? 760. Sorry, 760, not 560. 760, and 760 plus the last digit, last number is 7. So what do we get? 767. So we have achieved our goal here. Okay, rev value we have gotten. So we already know that this is palindrome. If it would have been palindrome, it would have, if it was like 13839, okay, so reverse would have been 098. Sorry, it was 890. So this is it. Okay, now this problem is also solved. Now there is another problem. I'll just show you what is the problem. Okay, after running this code. Done. So what I'm doing here is, if the reverse value is equal to n, okay, that is the input number from the user. If this reverse value is, we need to check the number, right? So if it is equal to true, return true, else return false. Okay, so this is, we need to declare this function. Okay, so what kind of value is it returning? Either true, that is 1, or either false, that is 0. So we need to give here bool, because bool accepts either true or false only. So just let me write here. Okay, if palindrome of n is true, this is the statement for if it is true or not. if I would have given here exclamation mark, that is if not true, so this is true, then what we need to do is cout. We have to print the number input by the user is palindrome, and if not, cout the number n is not a palindrome number. Okay, done. Now there is a problem with this code. I'll just let you know. Okay, first let me run this. Okay, palindrome was not declared in the scope. Int main, palindrome was not declared in the scope. Okay, what's the problem with this? Oh, okay, palindrome actually, spelling problem. F11. Okay, now let's try to run. Okay, it has successfully executed the run. Now let's give value 76. Oh, it should have given us palindrome, right? But it is giving us not a palindrome. 767 reverse value 767 is palindrome. So now I'll talk about what's the problem here. Okay, here we have given n. Okay, so in this while loop we are keeping, like we have been keeping dividing this n every time by 10. Okay, so suppose it was 767 itself, and then while dividing in the third iteration the value got 0, the value of n got 0, and it immediately got out of the loop. Okay, so when it got out of the loop, uh, we are only comparing this reverse. We got the reverse value, there is no problem, but the n value is still 0, right? Because it kept on dividing by 10, and the value of n got reduced to 0 ultimately. So every time we get any number, we input any number, suppose 1 5 6, any long number, be it palindrome or not palindrome, it will always return false. Okay, so that is the problem. So how can we tackle this problem? So also we're changing the value, right? So we need to, this value should be unchanged from the user. So how can we achieve this? To achieve, we'll just give a temporary variable. Okay, we'll just declare this and give it n. Now this temporary variable will only get altered inside this bool palindrome function. Okay, so just replace everything with temp temp temp. Okay, now everything seems to be fine. Now why have given 10? Because temp will get to 0, temp will get reduced to 0 ultimately, but our ultimate goal is not to compare temp with rev. Our ultimate goal is to compare rev value with n. Okay, so that this value doesn't get changed. So this will only get altered till inside this while loop in. Okay, so that's the problem. Now this problem has been fixed. Now let's try to run 767. Yes, palindrome, it is palindrome. Now let's try to run input that is not a palindrome, say 152. See, it's given us the result. So I hope you understood what I'm trying to say, guys. If you have any doubt or query, you can just comment down below and ask me. And for the time being, just subscribe to my channel and like my video if you like it. And thank you. Bye.